I had a pretty good night's sleep last night. Just kind of sleeping here on the edge of the big drop-off area there. You see back behind me. And just sleeping in my bivy sack. A little windy, but it wasn't too cold. It's pretty nice. And a lot of the clouds did clear out overnight, which was good. There's still one big batch of clouds kind of back over there. And those are moving away, which is good. Which means there's going to be a really good chance of having some blue sky today, which is pretty awesome. Because it means that maybe I'll have some good conditions for exposing some film. But I made myself some breakfast. My pack is already ready to go. I got that already last night. So now all I gotta do is just make sure I got everything and go ahead and hit the trail. So the canyon that I'm going to today, it's one that I've not been to before, but I checked it out on the satellite maps. It looks like there might be some potential as far as maybe some cottonwoods, maybe some desert varnish, maybe some reflected light. But it is way out over there, probably about 6 miles or so of relatively harsh terrain. Not much in the way of trails, but I'm really looking forward to getting down there, seeing what I can find, and this officially starts the adventure. So I've made it to the Escalante River, which is the main canyon where I'm going to be hiking in from now on. And took this as an opportunity to filter a little bit of spring water that's kind of flowing into the main river here, because the main river is actually quite silty, so it's easier just to get the spring water. But now I'm going to have to change into some neoprene socks here, because I'm going to be hiking up the river a little while onto my next destination. And the skies are a bit on the blue side right now, which is good. There's definitely some sun, though I have a feeling these clouds are going to keep building in as we get more towards the afternoon. And I would love to see the canyon in some good reflected light, so I gotta get going. I made it across the river and it was a little bit interesting. Wish I could have gotten it on video, but there's this embankment I had to climb up, and I made it, which is good. But got my shoes back on. Now I'm hiking along this nice flat trail through this wonderful Utah cottonwood paradise. Well, I've arrived at my destination canyon. It took me a few hours to get here, and skies are still pretty blue, a little bit of wind here and there. And I'm just gonna take the opportunity to scout out the canyon, see what I can find before deciding where to set up camp for the night. But I'm hoping maybe just kind of walking around here will kind of maybe find some subjects to shoot and get some ideas, because this is a completely new location for me. So that's pretty exciting. Well, the moment I took my camera out to even try a composition, it started to rain and hail. I mean, it had been quite warm. I had my solar panel going back at camp. I had some lunch, but literally I pulled my camera out. I stood up with the composition, looking at that tree back over there, and this cold blast of wind goes through, and then all of a sudden some rain and hail is falling. And I'm not worried about where I am right now because I can easily get higher ground, and it's just a quick passing cloud, but you gotta be prepared for everything out here. I used a dark cloth just to cover up the camera real quick. But it does have me wondering, what's the point of being here if I'm not going to have good shootable weather. So I've been able to scout the place, I've been able to look around and kind of get a feel for the place. But maybe, now that I actually found a couple subjects, maybe the best idea would be to maybe head out of here tomorrow. Because I think it's going to be like this for the rest of the week, but that was definitely a surprise. Well, the rain and hail have passed, so I have my camera set up here. So I got my 600mm lens, which is equivalent to about a 100mm lens if you're shooting a 35mm camera. I'm gonna show you what I have it aimed at. So back over here, we got that tree there. And it kind of struck me as I was walking past it because we have that really nice desert varnish back behind it. And kind of a good chunk of the tree kind of fell over. So there's just a little bit of it left. So it seems like it has a little bit of a story to tell, but it's rather uninspired light right now. So I'm hoping that some of these clouds that are overhead, as you see there, will go away. And as soon as I say that, it starts to rain. So I should probably put a jacket on my camera there. I'm really hoping that after this cloud goes over, there's gonna be some more sun, because otherwise it's been fairly calm, which has been nice. But I'll just have to wait it out and see what's on the other end of this cloud. So we had around a couple hours or so, and eventually the conditions started getting better. So it went from rain and hail to clouds kind of going away a little bit, and got just enough sunlight to get just a little bit of reflected light. And I went ahead and exposed a single sheet of Velvia 50. And then I felt the light got a little bit better, so I exposed another sheet of Velvia 50. And during both these times, the wind was really, really calm. So I had the exact conditions I was looking for. But I think exposing 2 sheets of Velvia may have been a mistake. I typically like to shoot doubles, but I only have 4 sheets of Velvia with me down here. I got some Ektar too, but Ektar does well in sort of the higher contrast scene, so we'll see what we can find. But I'm actually feeling pretty good about today. I mean, exposing my first sheets of film. I got an awesome campsite here. Looking forward to sleeping under the stars here to the sound of cottonwoods. But this is nice. This is a good way to end a day. And now I just gotta make myself some dinner and enjoy some well-deserved sleep. And finally, it's time for a game of stuff the sleeping bag in the bivvy. It's a lot more fun than it sounds, because I know it sounds like a lot of fun, but it's more fun. And even though the sun's not down yet, I think it's time for bed. It's been a long day. See y'all in the morning. If you enjoy this ad-free content and want to help me live my dream, a voluntary contribution of just $24 a year helps keep my gas tank full and my film freezer stocked. For more information on how to support me and my work, please visit the donation section of my website at benhorn.com/donate. I also have books and prints available on my website. You can find a direct link down below in the show notes. Thanks in advance for your support.